Welcome to another CSGO 101 video. In this episode, we're gonna talk about the most commonly used pistols in pistol rounds, USP-S and Glock. Of course you can buy yourself different pistols in these rounds, but mostly you better stick with what you have. Armor or utilities will serve you better than, let's say, P250. With an armor you will not experience this, and your enemy will have to land a lot more bullets into your body to kill you. So you don't really need other pistols if you can handle these correctly, and you really want to learn how to play with them, because losing a pistol round can easily fuck up your whole game, while winning almost secure your next 2 rounds. If not, that's whole nother story. So let's talk about these pistols in details. They are very different. USP is very accurate, it has low recoil and can kill with 1 bullet to the head, but low rate of fire and low amount of ammunition makes this gun difficult to handle. Glock on the other hand has high rate of fire and a lot of bullets in its magazine. It's accurate enough, but what makes it suck is that 1 headshot is not enough if your enemy is not close to you. It simply depends on distance. The farther your enemy is, the worse your damage will be. So you really want to be up close to your opponents before the gunfight. Do you remember that you rushed B with your mates and suddenly you died? Some guy shot you from God know where, and he didn't even aim at you. He wanted to kill your friend Boris, but Boris is still alive, and he's mad. He's screaming at Mike like, "Блять, what the fuck, how did you die?" And you don't know, really, how did you die? Well, that's part of your life, get over it. Right movement can decrease these bad moments, but randomness of pistol rounds will always be there. So don't get frustrated about it. And now let me give you some tips on how to move. Okay, so rule is simple. While you're shooting, move like a fucking idiot. You see, USP and Glock have high running accuracy, so you better use it. That means don't stop. While you're standing still, you become an easy target, so be unpredictable in your movement. When you're playing with USP, you need to handle it like you would handle OP. Take your time to aim, because you want to get that head. Even if all 5 men rushes you. Don't become all berserk with USP. That's not the way you play with it. Your crosshair should always be at the head level. Remember that you have only 12 bullets in your magazine, don't waste all of them. Of course, with the Glock you have a lot more bullets to work with, but that doesn't mean you should forget about getting that headshot. Or you can hit your enemy body with 9 bullets, but that's a bad idea, don't do that. If you saw your enemy bleed a lot, then he probably saves money for ABP, so, help him with that. Now about practice. I can break down pistol mastering into 3 parts: crosshair placement, tracking, and flicking. So how do you develop all of that? Right crosshair placement is simply keeping your crosshair at the head level and pre-aiming those spots where your enemy might be. You can develop this only with experience. Or you can use these maps. They are quite effective even for experienced players. Just kill bots as fast as possible and try to get headshots. This will help you to memorize all those spots where your enemy might wait for you. For tracking game development, you can use different bot maps that community created for us. Personally, I use this map, and what I do here, simply following the bot head with my crosshair for a couple of seconds and then I kill him. I have high sensitivity, so that's really difficult for me. But with practice it gets easier, and it really helps with the gunfights. Now the last part, flicking. That's the easy one. Pick any bot map, aim at the wall, and flick to the head. That will build up your muscle memory. Also, there is a great alternative for this kind of training. This map is well known for aim practice. Here you need to tap these circles down, and if it's easy for you, you need to play with the settings a little bit. I'm not a fan of this method, but it can be better for you than the bot one. And of course, there is a more fun way to practice pistols overall. Pistols only DMs. You will reinforce all these 3 parts here, and if you don't want to focus on one specific part, then that's the best method for you. Play your favorite music and enjoy. Pistol only retakes are also a good way of practice. Just, pick what works best for you and don't forget to enjoy. Thank you for being with me so far. And also guys, I really need some feedback from you. Please leave a comment down below. That will help me a lot. Thank you again and good luck.